springs instantly to life.
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
And that is stunning. Just too hot to handle.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it.
Burnett.
Serdar driving forwards. Shot a goal! And the ball's come loose here. Clipped into space. Eder Militao is there and he can get that clear. They've played it short. Deep cross. Big chance! Goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
After 13 minutes...
The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
It's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Can he get it through? It's a promising position. And it's Valverde. He's having a go! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Valverde clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide.
Oh, what has happened here? And that should get the job done. Other pass just keeps it ticking over. Tries a shot! Decent enough try. Valverde. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Vinicius Junior. Good purposeful running this. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Serdar. Actro. Engages and forces him off the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Richarlison. There he goes, motoring forward. Looking for a great chance! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Radoric. Here's Serdar. Radoric. Serdar. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time.
Which way will things go in the second half? Ours, of course.
And that's the second half started. Hakimi. That's been intercepted. Serdar. Oh, red. Nice interception. Vinicius Junior. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Nelson gets it away. Bernard. Now, this could be a chance. Oh, that's a key interception. This ended up in no man's land. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Has a look and plays it forward. And the counter is on. Valverde is in the top 10 when it comes to assists this season. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
Substitutions taking place.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
He's on it, can he get away? Spread it left.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
That has been knocked clear. And he's there to retrieve it. Neymar. Nicely weighted ball. Ball looks a good one. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Milan! And they're back in front. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other. And it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. There's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Substitution in progress.
So there's going to be another change here. Milan get themselves into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
There's the clearance. It's a throw-in. Holland. And he shoots! He scores! And surely now the results are beyond doubt. That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
He's had a shot! That's going to go a long way. Five minutes left on the clock. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Richarlison. That has not gone well. Burnett. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Dembele.
This is the time you need that pace.
Al-Musrati. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vinicius Junior. And that will be it. Milan are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief can draw great satisfaction from it. Haaland claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are Neymar! Goal! Milan! And he is away. The launch of a brand new hero. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Horsons. Nicolucci. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Van Dijk. And it's Neymar. Tries to play it through. Vinicius Junior gets into a good position. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's been taken short. Valverde. And now they can spring out of defence. Valverde! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Defending of the desperate variety. And now a sudden chance to counter. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Milan have a free kick. And it's Dembele. Lovely pass, but can he? And the shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
So just one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Nicolucci shoots! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Nicolucci really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
They've played it short. And it's Hossens. Could try cutting inside here. Can he get on the end of this? Not offside that time. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's made its way to him. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And he's opted for the long pass. And he cuts out the supply. Has a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Neymar. Dembele. Great skill, that's nice. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Milan, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. There's the start of the second half. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Dembele. That is lovely. Dembele's delivery. Hossens. Out towards the flank. Looking for the run. He's in space and looking for options. Crosses it in. And Dyke can get it clear. Ball's gone out of play. That is good strength.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Now it's Richarlison. This looks promising. Now it's Richarlison. Now it's Haaland. Oh, lovely bit of... It's Dembele! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Nicolucci. And it's Hossens. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's in a great position here. He's picked his way through.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Now it's Richarlison. And he's had a hit! And that would have been game, set and match.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Goodmanson.
They've played it short.
Number 9. Eden Dzeko. Number 11. Number 14.
And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Haaland. Fagioli defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Eder Militao. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Now it's Richarlison.
Milan can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Nicolucci. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Neymar picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Anybody looking to book tickets?
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, that was a hard-fought win with a defensive masterclass. They backed up their goal with a resilience that was first class.
Well, that's it for tonight's match. So it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. And played out towards the right wing, in towards the back stick, and it's claimed by the keeper. Vinicius Junior.
That was lovely, that.
That's a lovely pass. Haaland finds himself offside. Richarlison. Oh, good ball. It's Neymar! And he's following up. Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. He won't get any simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Milan make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Now it's Neymar. Looking for options for movement. Now this could be a chance. Milan are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. And here's Haaland looking for a runner. He has a decent chance! And it's in! And they're at it again in double quick time. So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Oh, there's a probing ball. And it's Neymar. Vinicius Junior. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That is good strength. He decides to cross it. Sergio Roberto. Oh, good spread. Now it's Richarlison. Vinicius Junior. Half an hour played now. Tries a shot! And again! Well, now it's a race for the ball. That's going to go a long way. That's good play. He's got away. Across it goes. That has been knocked clear. Paz. Milan heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Richarlison. Looking for the run.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
2 added minutes has been
Oh,
indicated.
lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Now the delivery. Nice interception, well timed. And it's half-time here. So your views on the first half?
Milan really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have got another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Milan go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Nicely spread. Vinicius Junior. And he cuts out the supply. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Sergio Roberto. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Valverde. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Richarlison, chance for a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are cruising away!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having winning runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Milan find a position of real strength now. Distributed tidily. Paz. He's got plenty of space out wide here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Holland. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job. Neymar! Goal! Just cruising. They are cruising. He gave it plenty and some. Smashed it in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
17. Neymar! Substitutions taking place.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Baturina. Into the last quarter of an hour. Sergio Roberto. Now it's Haaland. And this is Neymar. Neymar being hunted in taps.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
Substitution in progress.
And this is Morata. Dembele. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, time. Excellent interception. Richarlison thinks one through. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Brilliantly cut
That'll
out.
be 5 minutes added time.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Vinicius Junior receives it in a wide position. 5 minutes to add. And it's Sergio Roberto. That's at the end. Milan just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Neymar picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
What we like to see.
Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running. Shot a goal! Goal! Milan!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
The goal scorer for Milan after 6 minutes is number 17, Neymar.
So, a breakthrough already. Just eases him off the ball. Haaland. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And he's had a hit! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Simeone. Quarter of an hour played. He's going for goal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Biraghi has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Milan are looking to go forward now. And he cuts out the supply. Back to the keeper it goes. Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Spread it left. Biraghi. And he's whipped it across. And the keeper beats it away. Richarlison towering forward here. That pass just didn't quite work. Biraghi looking for the run. That is a great pick out. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Lazaro. Nicely weighted ball.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
And we've reached half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps, the only things lacking. So, your views on the first half?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands. So, no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Milan happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. That gets things going for the second half.
Milan definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Now it's Haaland. Vinicius Junior.
Such good technique.
Vinicius Junior! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Now it's Lazaro. Oh, nice touch. Delicate ball, and there's the header! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Hakimi. Haaland. Dembele gets into a good position. Chance for a shot! Goal! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
And it's made its way to him. This looks promising. Eder Militao. Valverde. It's Vinicius Junior. Has a shot! No mistake! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Substitution on the field, number 18.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, I think his job here, Peter, is going to be to reinvigorate that attack. Just change the rhythm up front.
Haaland! Climbs up big! No, he didn't quite meet it right. That's Zapata. Valverde kept his eye on it, and he's there. Richarlison caresses it through. Can he finish? Oh, surely that deserves better.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Substitution on the field. Number 7. Number 10.
The changes then in quick succession. 2 fresh faces and both in the front line.
Yeah, and it looks like quite a shake-up to the front line. Interesting. We'll see how it develops.
Into the last quarter of an hour. And that's a throw-in. He slings it in. And Dyke gets it away.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Plays it out wide. That's a decent clearance. Out to the left it goes. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Biragi cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
It's the play! Loose ball now, there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Milan can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Looking for options for... There's the shot! And it's in! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Milan could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response? Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people. Neymar taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Your reflections then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demand. Milan have the chance to go the other way.
Milan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Shifted it to the flank, back towards the middle. And here's Neymar. Dembele. Big chance! It's anyone's ball now, and it's come back out to him. It's run loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. Real chance! And it's in. AC Milan are all square. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sorry, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And the shot! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. That has ended up in no man's land. And he was quick to react. Dembele. Haaland. Oh, they could break here. Oh, no joy this time. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to
Neymar! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Neymar has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Moru. And it's made its way to him. He's had a shot! Defending of the desperate variety. Valverde. And it's Dembele. That's a sharp pass. And the first 45 minutes are up. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So there was the first half.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
So all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And that's the second half started. Dembele, Haaland, and here's Richarlison. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Might want to be careful there.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Knocks it out wide. Moru. Quality ball. Oh, this is a great position. Dembele. Haaland. Now it's Richarlison. Looking for the run. That's Valverde. Goes for a shot! In for the pieces! Goal! Milan! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
And listen, last line of defence, and you don't get it right, and you're paying a visit to a net.
Milan go into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Oh, super find. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, taken with style. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Milan go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Now it's Richarlison. This looks promising. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Chance here to counter. Shifted upfield, spread it left. He's in space and looking for options. That's been drilled in. That's a good ball out wide. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Rowe. Dembele. Now it's Richarlison. Played out wide. Tries to dink it through. And the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Vinicius Junior. Substitution.
Time for a change in personnel. Milan grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Out towards the flank. It's a promising position. A real chance! They've got it again. Now it's Neymar. He's on it. Can he get away? Spread out to the left. And it's slung out wide. Moro. Great vision. Oh, that was vital. Time added on 4 minutes. And we're done. Milan have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Valverde claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
There you have it.
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Begden alongside me, and to wish you all a very good evening. So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And as you can see, we've already started here. Extraordinarily, we're already into the second half of the season here. That was nowhere near his best. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Brazil have produced some of the best centre-halves around, and I think Militao is up there in that lineage, Peter. He's very quick and aggressive, and while he does have the odd mistake in him, or certainly did in his earlier career, he's maturing fast and he's easing that out of his game, and he can go all the way to the very top.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Quarter of an hour played. Valverde has a look and plays it forward. This is Dembele. Dembele's delivery.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. Now it's Haaland. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And he gets rid in a hurry. Tries to pass it through.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Defending of the desperate variety. He's found a way for a big chance! Goal! Milan! The breakthrough strike! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Milan have taken the lead.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Hangs one in. Loose ball now, there's a chase on to retrieve it. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. it's Haaland. And it's been played through. Can he finish?
2 added minutes has been indicated.
So what can they make of this? Rowe. Referee's had a look and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent, but I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Milan, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And we're underway again. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Richarlison touches it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Juan Miranda. Nicely weighted ball. And it's made its way to him. Shoots! That was earned a reprieve for the time being. Look at the space here. Neymar! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And that has been clubbed away. And it's Dembele. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Eder Militao. Milan leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Neymar. And the shot! Oh, that is really good tenacity.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a...
And a chance! And he's really put himself on the line here. They've played it short. That's Valverde. Valverde, he's got all. Cleared away. In by Vinicius Junior. And the keeper beats it away. Vinicius Junior. Oh, shooting chance! And that would have won it.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the 2-goal cushion. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Haaland! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Orsolini.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Bernardeschi joining us here, the potential saviour.
Well, you can see he's very much a favourite, and with very good reason.
Spread neatly.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
There will be 3 minutes.
Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Dembele gets across to intercept that.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Richarlison taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
Better luck next time.
Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Yeah, clean sheets and hard grind will help you go places, and they have a resolve that'll envy many.
So before we go, many thanks to Jim Beglin for his input, and from us both, good afternoon. And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it is time to let them at it.
Well, what a game this is, Peter. The pressure on both sets of players is tremendous, and they're both expected to win no matter what. It doesn't matter if you're contesting a title, a final, or just playing for pride. This one's always special.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. We are into reverse fixtures here. This is the second meeting between these sides. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Openda receives him in a wide position. Thuram. Such a clever touch. And he's managed to get free. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Cook Miners plays it short. Flashes him. He's there to head it! Denied by an instinctive save.
Kelly actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And it's Hakimi. Looking for the run. Now it's Haaland. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Passing is crisp and sharp. Milan still without a single shot on target. Openda, he's got away. Yildiz is second in the league scoring charts. Haaland. And it's Hakimi. Vinicius Junior! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
They've played it short. Hakimi is onto this. And now they can spring out of defence. Acic. Oh, it's a promising build-up. There's plenty of really nice passing. And it's Valverde. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Wow, look who's involved.
Haaland. He's had a shot. Goal! Milan! The breakthrough strike. All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Yeah, well, the opposition had plenty of warning here, Peter. Look at how quick they were going the other way. Exactly what you need when you're playing on the coaching team.
Milan have penetrated for the first time.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Well, played through for the wide man. Haaland.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Yildiz. Yildiz driving forwards. Lewandowski. And the counter-attack is on for Milan. And the half-time whistle goes. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands. So no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Milan leading 1-0 at the break. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Yildiz. Yildiz with the cross.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Koopmeiners. Kalulu. Ajic is wide and looking to get onto this. Keeper has taken decisive action. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Being still separated by the game's only goal. 60 minutes played. Has a shot! Decent enough try.
Haaland usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Gatti. Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Thuram is in the top 10 when it comes to assists this season, and it's Dembele. Hakimi. Neymar, who's set up one goal so far. There's a sharp little ball here. Di Gregorio gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
Oh, good read. He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Neymar. This is and the shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Dembele has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Substitution.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Good ball, good can he finish? And somehow he managed to miss it.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
Thuram. Kalulu. Milan preparing now to welcome the final whistle. Now there's a fine ball.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Shakrova. And he's found a way past. He's made sure that's not getting through.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Haaland claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, how will we look back on that?
Milan really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.